But Pix 11 is your local election headquarters, as you know, and a major endorsement could shake up the race for New York City Mayor. A large and powerful union is not backing former Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah, so that support instead going to City Council Speaker Adrienne Adams, and that was not the only endorsement lining up behind Speaker Adams today. So let's bring in Pix 11's Henry Rossoff right now. Henry, what sort of impact could this have?
Well, this is certainly a change from what we've seen in this race, a real break from the other big unions around town, throwing in with former Governor Andrew Cuomo. So certainly a positive development, especially for City Council Speaker Adrienne Adams. But the real question remains about if this will be enough to make the Democratic mayoral primary more competitive.
Adrienne!
New York Attorney General Tish James, together with DC 37, the Public Employees Union, endorsed City Council Speaker Adrienne Adams for mayor. That represents 250,000 active and retired New York City 911 dispatchers, child care workers, social workers, and more.
So I thank you for your support. Let's go empower the people.
Led by Henry Garrido, DC 37 says it's committed to former Governor Andrew Cuomo not becoming mayor, citing pension reform he signed as governor that made benefits less generous. So the union also suggests ranking other candidates for mayor, like Assemblyman Zohran Mamdani and State Senator Zellner Myrie.
Having the support of DC 37 in any capacity is a support that transforms our ability to reach the very New Yorkers that have been failed by Governor Cuomo's record when he was in Albany.
They know what his failed record on housing is. They know what his failed record on investing in our schools and our public transportation is.
Are you worried that ranking a second choice here in Mr. Mamdani and a third choice here in Mr. Myrie will muddy the waters at all and still allow the former governor to win?
No, I'm not worried at all. We thought the right choice, and the discussion internally is a strategy to move forward.
As for the Attorney General, whose report on sexual harassment led to Cuomo's resignation, James says she will personally go into black churches with Speaker Adams to make the case for her and against Cuomo.
She has saved our libraries, saved our child care centers.
We lived under the thumb, not as the Superman of COVID, but the one that kept PPE and life-saving vaccines away from communities of color for far too long. Y'all better tell that story.
And in response to some of the questions raised today about the former governor's record in the black community, the Cuomo campaign produced a statement from a prominent Brooklyn senior pastor who's endorsed him. We'll, of course, post the whole thing online. But in short, it says that Cuomo has stood with the black community, and this pastor says that Speaker Adams should reflect on honesty and unity in this campaign. So the Cuomo campaign relying on surrogates to push back against this assertion he hasn't been kind to the black community.
And just a couple of weeks ago, Reverend Al told me personally that he's had a good working relationship with Governor Cuomo. But there's been this concerted effort, as you know, over the last few weeks to kind of coalesce against Cuomo, but it really hasn't impacted the polls negatively for him.
Well, the only one who's been rising in the polls has been Mr. Mamdani, who you saw there. He's the only one in double digits. Speaker Adams is quite a few down in the polls. So it seems like one week, okay, maybe it's Mr. Mamdani. The next week, okay, maybe it's Ms. Adams. And there still seems to be no coalescing of sorts really going on here yet.
And campaign donations also struggling still.
Yes, yeah, that has been a struggle for her, and TV will become very important in these closing days.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.